Hi guys, my name is Eleni. Welcome to me. That's just about it. Welcome to me. How you doing? I'm fully back on YouTube. Every Monday I will be posting a makeup tutorial, but I have other videos on this channel if you'd like to check them out. If you like this business, because I mean, just look at this business. It surprised me too. I'm not gonna lie. But please subscribe, like, leave a comment below, and keep watching if you like the magic that I don't know. I'm sorry. Just keep watching. So first thing I do is I have a conversation with my skin and I'm like, are you a little more red than you should be today? I read about CC creams, so color correcting creams, and this is the Stilla one, and it is a little green to counteract the red. I do end up putting it kind of all over my face. My focus was always like under my eyes because I'm quite pigmented. It does a little evening out so that you're not all red against your naturally pastel pink hair. So I never used to wear foundation, but I was looking for a foundation that could be light coverage but could also be buildable, because sometimes I like it to look like I naturally don't need to wear anything, and sometimes I don't mind if people know that I wear everything. So the Nars Sheer Glow foundation has been really good for me. I do have a beauty blender because I like to be trendy and super cool, and like all the cool kids are doing it. But what happens is that normally when I have to get ready and I have a whole day, say, to get ready and do whatever because I'm seeing a friend later at night, I don't. So usually I have to slap a whole bunch of makeup on my face really quickly. So I use a Real Techniques buffing brush because I can just get a whole bunch of makeup surrounding my epic face holes really quickly, and then this, and you're literally just buffing it in, and it's really soft, so you're not pulling skin, you're not damaging skin. And naturally, if you're a double chin bunny, you need to blend it all down, but even if you're not a double chin bunny, blend it all down, because you don't want people to think you're wearing a mask, but hopefully you're wearing a foundation that actually matches your skin. I'm just gonna leave this and let it talk to my skin, and they can have a conversation about how they feel about each other, and then I can see if I need to use concealer to cover anything that maybe they disagreed on, because that's how makeup works. So I do lighten my eyebrows because they are naturally black. So I have the Anastasia Blonde Pen. Is it blonde? Universal Light Shade pen, and I also have the Anastasia Dip Brow in soft brown, because I'm either this or a combination of the two, and sometimes I don't know what's going to work until I start doing it. So I'm going to start with this pen and kind of see how we do from there. And I do have a mirror on the side just so you guys know I'm not like drifting off into the distance. So I tried the lighter color, but it's just not doing anything right now. So I do need a darker color. So your eyebrows should be kind of in the same immediate family. So like sisters. Sometimes if they're first cousins, it works out. So I brush through them because in my mind it softens everything up after. So these are the brows, and they're not exactly where I want them, but like, trust me. Trust me. So eyebrows are done. My skin has talked to my foundation. They mostly really like each other, and they think they might want to see each other again, but we need a little concealer, a little something to help them, help them along, make them feel better about themselves, make them feel better about being together. So I've always been obsessed because I'm very pale and I'm naturally kind of dark around my eyes, so above, on the side here, and below. My eyes are also hooded, so I'm always kind of obsessed with just having a clean, bright eye. So I always do put concealer. So this is the Avon Long Lasting in Fair. The slightly darker shade, the light, if I put it on without any foundation on, you can see kind of a line, and that's not. People need to think I'm naturally rested and absolutely stunning at all times. And yes, I'm stunning at all times, but I'm not always rested. So it's about toying with your emotions. What I do and what works for me may not work for you, but I put it below, like, so this is, so under eye, and I put it a little below, and I put it on the side because I'm dark here too, and I am going to put some on top of my lid. So some people's eyes get hooded because of age. Mine is, they've always been hooded. It's not going to get better as I get older, but it's just the way it is, and I'm not mad at it because I have nice almond-shaped eyes and I'm quite happy with them. I actually leave it for a second because this is super moisturizing, but if I leave it, it almost starts to dry a little bit. What happens is it covers and blends better, in my opinion. You may have, if you have a better way of doing this, please let me know. I am always obsessed with like just clear, really lovely kind of skin, and I'll do that with spots too. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if I've just pulled too many face and chin hairs and now my skin is mad at me, but you know, you do you. But my gorgeous Greek self does not want to leave the chin hairs there. You know, to each their own, right? Little around the nose and on the nose. Is this new? I did not see that when I started doing this video. What is going on with me today? What is going on with me? Two ways I do this. I use my beauty blender dry, or I use my fingers. So for this, so I know you're supposed to wet a beauty blender, but I find for concealing, leaving it dry and just patting it works really well. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, bunnies. This is excellent. I wanted to sound like I knew what I was talking about. I totally sound like, you know what I mean? So we're just making sure everything's blended with the beauty blender and our fingers, and we're becoming this awesome blended family. So for under my eyes, I usually use my finger because I can get all the way up to my eye hole. Now we're naturally rested, and what's left on my finger I put above, because the other thing about hooded eyes is if you put too much concealer above, it'll crease in there. So then I like to powder, and I like this Studio Fix pressed powder foundation, and I use this MAC 136 big brush. I don't like to over powder, but at the same time my skin is funny. It's like dry under my eyes, but then if I wear my makeup too long, it starts to not be dry under my eyes. So if you powder, you have to worry less about people finding out about your true self. Now bronzer. I never used to wear bronzer because, to be honest, I don't really care about being tan or anything like that. I like my skin, but I do like a little bronzer kind of around the face. It gives it kind of a little bit of warmth, a little bit of shape. You're like tricking people, but not all the way, so they still believe you. And the thing about bronzers when you're really pale is a lot of them look orange on the skin, or I'm generalizing, they look orange on my skin, and a lot of them have some kind of shimmer, and I like shimmer and all that kind of stuff, but when you go out in sunlight and you've got like a little bit of bronzer here, all you see is like flecks of shimmer, and I'm not feeling that. They had this like Brooke Shields for MAC bronzer, and it's awesome because it's light enough for me and it doesn't look orange. So I take, what is this, MAC 120, I think. So bronzer, you don't have to get too like precise with it. I'm not creating like false cheekbone. You can go underneath. Be aware that it is still a different color, and if you have a double chin like me, just a little bit, just a little something. It's not necessarily for contouring the nose, but I will put a little bit on the side. So you can put more or less bronzer, it's completely up to you. I just want a little something. I'm not trying to fully trick you, just a little, just a little white lie between friends. And I have a ton of blush, but I don't know where it is. So I found this one, which is super, super pink, but I'm gonna use the same brush I used. I'm just gonna put a little bit. Again, oh, look at me. Am I blushing? No, I'm not blushing. I'm just really cute and super young and everything's awesome. My under eyes are naturally completely light and amazing, so I'm going to put a bunch of mascara on. Avon Super Shock Mascara. I always get black. It's got this really big wand, because sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I get the mascara all over my eyelid. And then I have hooded eyes, which means I blink and it goes all up in this top part. In the past, I would stop right there because, you know, the eyes look good and everything, and I would just add a lip. But I want really long lashes, and I want to get a little stupid with it, so I'm going to add some stupid lashes. These are Carol lashes, and they cost like $1 at Shop Missy. So these could be the lashes that we use to get really stupid with each other. I got the Duo Glue, and it's the dark one. And yes, I know that the regular Duo Glue will dry clear, but I have no faith in my abilities, so this is what we're doing. You can use tweezers to hold the lash, which I probably should have, but I don't have tweezers right here. And I'm just putting a little, ooh, calm down, now calm down. Why are you being weird? Don't be weird. So we've got the glue on, and this is what I learned. The mistake I used to make is I used to just try to stick it on my eye, but that is not how things are done. You actually have to wait a good 30 seconds or to a minute or something till it gets tacky, and then try to put it on your eye. And you can cheat. This is what they do in tutorials. All the makeup people, they do this and they go, oh, is it ready? No, it's not tacky yet. Give me a second. Blah, 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 blah. So now what you do is you have the lash and you actually look down. And my mirror's up there instead of down here, but just bear with me. And I need to get closer. Apologies. But just kind of drop it. And no, I'm not done. Have faith in me, bunnies. And you're sticking it really close. And so we put mascara on, but you're going to add a little more. And yes, these lashes are way more than I would normally wear, but we were going to get stupid with it. Do you recall that I said we were going to get stupid with it? Yes, we did. But I love them. They make me happy, so I'm going to keep them on. Now, normally I use a bold lip. And normally for me, bold lip means red. Blue, red, orangey red, some version of red. But since I'm a new super duper fan of Jeffree Star, I thought I would try something different. And this is called Dull Parts. And it looks lighter on some skin tones. It's bolder on me because of my lip color, my natural lip color, because of my skin tone. Oh, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. So after stupid lashes and awesome lips, we could finish there, but I've discovered a new love of freckles. So we're going to take the Universal Light Anastasia Brow Pen, and we're going to add a few. But keep in mind that freckles aren't usually uniform, so they're not, so if you're just doing like dots, they're not necessarily going to look natural. So here we go, bunnies. This is my first makeup tutorial after a really long time. I did a few when I started YouTube, but I'm super excited about it. I didn't actually fully realize how much I would love it till it was actually done. But I'm very happy about it. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below. I'm always up to be corrected and find new and better ways of doing my makeup and all that kind of stuff. I am fully back on YouTube, so there is video that's going to be up tomorrow. I hope to see you. Please subscribe, and I love your face holes because they are epic face holes, and I will see you tomorrow.